Greetings, family and friends, to the reading of the Sunday lesson. The title of this week's Sunday lesson is The Art of Self-Defense of the Mind. There are many ways that we as human beings can defend ourselves. Survival of the fittest is a natural law of nature. Today we are going into the study of the art of self-defense of the mind. Let's relate the learning of the art of self-defense of the mind in ways similar to physical self-defense. When a person takes on the study of karate, he learns that there are different degrees of exercises that one has to master before he can move to the next level or degree. So it is with the art of self-defense of the mind. You have to start with certain basic mental exercises which have to become a daily practice and lifestyle. In this series, I'm going to be giving you certain exercises that are designed to teach and train you in the art of self-defense of your mind. Know for a fact that what you will be learning will not come overnight. It will take dedication, persistence, and a burning desire to succeed. Let's look at some real-life examples of self-defense of the mind. Let me introduce you to Mr. Zhang Hong. Mr. Hong is the first blind man from Asia and third in the world to climb Mount Everest. If you don't know what Mount Everest is, Google it. It's one of the highest mountains, if not the highest mountain in the world. Let me tell you what Mr. Hong said. No matter if you are disabled or normal, whether you have lost your eyesight or you have no legs or hands, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a strong mind, you can always complete a thing that other people say you can't. That's what Mr. Hong said in regards to him climbing Mount Everest. I want to read that to you one more time. This is what he said. Now listen. No matter if you are disabled or normal, whether you have lost your eyesight or you have no legs or hands, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a strong mind, you can always complete a thing that other people say you can't. Mr. Hong completed the 8,849 meter high Himalaya feat on May 24th, 2021, along with 3 high altitude guides, and returned to the base camp on Thursday, May 27, 2021. That's amazing, isn't it? Now, if a blind man can climb the highest mountain peak in the world, what can you accomplish that have eyes that can see? Think about that. You got eyes and you can see. Would you climb Mount Everest? Think about it. Let me give you another example. World tennis champion Naomi Osaka. She recently withdrew from the French Open, which is a major tennis sporting event. This is what Naomi wrote on her Twitter page. Citing mental health reasons, the 4-time major champion, announced on Twitter last Wednesday that she would not participate in any news conferences at the tournament. Announcing her decision to withdraw, she revealed that she had suffered long bouts of depression since winning her first Grand Slam title in 2018. Naomi's self-defense mechanism kicked in to protect her from the dangers of having a mental breakdown in front of the world media, the world news media. She put her mental health in front over pleasing the sometimes very harsh and uncaring news media. Isn't that something? She said rather than go in front of this news media and get asked all these crazy questions and have to do this, I'm going to look out for my mental health first. This is more important to me than making millions of dollars, having all the endorsements of the world, having all the fans in the world. My first concern and first goal is to protect my mental health. That's the art of self-defense of the mind. Let me give you one more story. Stick with me. A young 17-year-old girl by the name of Holly Morinko fought off a huge bear that tried to grab her dog. The bear was walking along the top of a concrete wall with two cubs when her 4 dogs ran towards them, barking and growling. Holly said, "I had about 2 seconds to think, and the first thing popped in my mind was to push the bear off the ledge. The bear was trying to pick up Valentina, a 3-year-old Yorkie that was right in the middle of the action. Small dog, but a big heart. Valentina is her mom's emotional support dog and a very important part of the family. Haley could not let anything happen to Valentina because she knew the pain would have been too much for her mom to handle. Holly ran down, pushed the bear off the ledge with a good amount of force, and the bear lost her balance and fell to the other side and ran away." That's a brave little young girl. So there you have it. 3 real-life stories that happened within weeks of each other in the last part of May and the first week of June of 2021 of this year. When a blind man climbs Mount Everest, a world champion tennis player gives up millions to preserve her mental sanity, and a 17-year-old girl fights off a huge bear to save her dogs, I call that the practice of the art of self-defense of the mind. They all used a tremendous amount of mental mind power to accomplish all that they did. Now just imagine the mind power that you have, that I have, that we all have, that is waiting to come forth from us and to accomplish all that we dream and wish and hope for. It all starts with the mind. In order to master the art of karate, it takes years of dedication and extreme discipline. The same applies to the art of self-defense of the mind. Years and years of work and study, one small discipline at a time. In part 2 of this series, we will go further into the art of self-defense of the mind and give you the basic building blocks to using your mind to create a better you. And so ends the lesson. Thank you for being with me this week and viewing and listening to this video. on YouTube, on my YouTube channel called The Sunday Lesson. Please hit the like button, send a comment, and share this Sunday lesson with family and friends. It all helps a great deal. Until next time, love and peace. I am Malcolm Ali.